Thanks for joining another edition of Trail Runner Nation. My name is Scott Warr.
I'm Don Freeman, and I'm here with Adam Campbell. And Adam Campbell just completed third place at 2014 Hardrock here in Silverton, Colorado. Congratulations, Adam.
Oh, thank you very much. Yeah, no, I mean, that was a real honor. It was a really special edition of the race. I mean, the race is special in itself, but.
So we were out on the course yesterday, and Colorado, if you've never been to Colorado, the weather here, especially in the high country, because you can't see the storms coming. You're surrounded by these gigantic mountains. When we were out on the course, it rained, came in a couple times in just the few hours we were out on the course. How did the weather impact your race?
Oh, I mean, the weather is definitely a big factor. It rained for a lot of the evening section, so it got really cold, and my partner and I we went to the highest point in the race, Handies Peak, and we'd literally just hit the summit. And as we were going up there was lightning starting, and we could tell it was getting really, really close. But we thought that the weather system was passing by, and we figured the best option when we're up there, there is no shelter. Like, you are fully exposed to the elements. Is we had to just get up and over the summit and back down to to more sheltered areas as quickly as possible. But the second we hit the summit, as we were walking up there, we saw a lightning strike the summit, and we're like, oh, this is not good. But we figured that the lightning was about 5 minutes apart, so we just tried to book it across the summit, and the second we hit it, both Aaron and I got struck by lightning. It was crazy. My headlamp blew up, and both Aaron and I fell to the ground, and we're so fortunate that we weren't seriously injured, either of us. Yeah, it was probably one of the most terrifying experiences I've ever had.
Adam, you were literally struck by lightning on Handies at Hardrock this year.
Yeah, literally struck by lightning. It hit both. Aaron got struck in the back of the head, and my headlamp, I was using a Petzl now. There's a battery pack on the back. The battery pack exploded.
Do you still have that? You gotta send it back to Petzl and have them take a look at that.
Yeah, no, I think so. I think it's probably going to go in the Petzl Hall of Fame.
I think you should put in for a warranty. I think that it should be able to stand up to lightning strikes.
I don't know if it said lightning strikes, because I have it now, and I don't think saw it mention the lightning strikes.
I'm just wondering if maybe that battery pack somehow, and I'm not a electrical engineer, somehow absorbed some of that shock, and maybe it saved your life.
Yeah, I mean, it very well could have. We're both, as I said, so fortunate that we weren't seriously injured. We were both able to, because my headlamp had blown up, we only had one headlamp. And after some serious profanity, as we hit the deck, we both agreed that we just had to get out of there as quickly as possible. We had a spare headlamp, but we didn't want to take it out because it was raining really hard as well, and the lightning was still going. So we we got off the mountain as quickly as possible. We just used Aaron's headlamp. And it was Aaron Heidt who was was crewing for me and pacing through me at that section, and I followed. Aaron ran right behind me, and he illuminated a trail, and we got down as quickly as possible. It would have been quite spectacular to see. It was like a little tango down the trail together, but absolutely terrifying. Yeah, really, really scary.
Can I ask you a question? What mile is that in the race, Handies? About 68-ish. Are you in about that range? Right?
Sorry, I speak metric.
Okay, I'm sorry. Three quarters of the way.
It's about 3/4 of the way in. So, and it's the highest mountain in the race.
Right.
Yeah.
And so now you're up there, and certainly legs are getting a bit fatigued because you've been climbing all day, and it's hard rock, right? All of a sudden, when catastrophe is around you, did you notice a new lift in your step? Did you notice your legs were no longer tired, and it was
It's funny you say that. Actually, that is exactly what happened.
Yeah.
Both Aaron and I, we ran really, really fast off of Handies and kept that up for quite a while. I paid for it a little bit later on,
right?
But we both felt, we had also had something to talk about for a little while. But
sure,
yeah, and it definitely, it brought Aaron and I closer together as friends. And we're really good friends already,
right?
But that is one of those life-changing experiences for sure.
There's some adrenaline that is all of a sudden pumping through your body.
Oh, absolutely. As I said, pitch black, pouring rain. Rain lashing down with one headlamp, and we got off Handies so fast. It was probably one of the fastest I ran all day. Yeah.
You may have the record if there was Strava, and we were using that.
Killian still probably has it.
you think?
So, yeah.
So one last question on your Petzl now. I heard rumors that all you need to do is replace that battery. It still works?
Unbelievably, it did. Yeah. So because we were down to only one spare headlamp and the one that Aaron was using, And when we got down, I figured it'd be fried, but no, it was literally just the battery pack, but the rest of the headlamp was fine. And I had a spare battery, and once we actually got into shelter, I was able to swap it out and finish the race with the Petzl. So this is one quality product. I mean, one, it's a great headlamp, and yes, I'm sponsored by them, so definitely a sponsor plug there. But it's unbelievable, especially such a dark night last night, and both Aaron and I were wearing them, and so happy with the performance of that piece and the fact that it can actually withstand lightning.
Now it's been tested.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, hopefully they use that in their next marketing campaign. Yeah.
Adam Campbell, thank you so much for spending some time with us and sharing your experience. And this is the first time we've talked to an ultra runner that's been struck by lightning. So you, I'm sure, have a reputation that will follow you.
It was funny, actually. Right after we got struck by lightning, Aaron said something to the effect of, you have a greater chance of winning the lottery than you do getting struck by lightning. I was like, but I won the Hardrock lottery too. So I was like, my odds are pretty good.
You better go buy some lottery tickets, pal.
Yeah, that's right. I would give them to Aaron. Yeah. So.
Well, thanks again, and we look forward to seeing more of you.
Yeah, thank you so much, and thanks for the coverage. And I look forward to hearing the podcast and listening to the show. It's fantastic.
All right, thank you.
Great, thanks.